Shout out to Mike Patel for letting us record on that microwave for all them snacks and that popcorn that he hated digging in.
Amazing how cats all of a sudden like coffee, dog. Like, dog, it's nighttime. No, we get some of that coffee, though. Shout out to the housekeepers, man. They gotta clean up after weeds, man. Nicole, you're a strong woman, man. This cat just leaves little snack paper everywhere, man.
That's not snacks, these are Nico.
You never seen a trash can. Where's the trash can? Who takes out the trash?
Shout out to Lance for making Nico. These are good cookies that will forever be around, man. Nico's in them duplex joints. The best cookies in the world. R.I.P. the King's hairline too, man. We miss you, dog. We miss you, man. Hey, we gonna get them t-shirts made as soon as we know we keep telling you we gonna get them t-shirts made as soon.
We are on the rise, like LeBron's hairline. You could try to cover it up like the sweatband, but we rising, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, we in here, bruh. Shout out to Bosley. We know you don't work, because if you worked, LeBron would have been had you, dog. He's a millionaire. Shout out to Kobe's mask. Shout out to D-Wade for breaking his nose in an all-star game. Great idea.
Unintentionally, intentionally.
Intentionally.
I dig that, man.
Shout out to Chris Bosh, man, my favorite cartoon character.
Then that knee drop with the cries. Classic, man. Shout out to that, man. Oh, shout out to Baby Wipes, which a lot of people don't know.
Clean anything.
Clean anything, especially shoes. If you need your shoes clean or white on your shoes, Baby Wipes knocks it out all the time. Shout out to Huggies. Shout out to Daycare.
Shout out to Medicaid, man. Super Medicaid, man.
Yeah, dig that.
Yeah, because I'm not hating on you. You got a lot of women, bro, on your team. I'm not hating, bro. I'm married. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I see you hustling.
Shout out to, definitely shout out to Cara Brochet, man, who's working on designing that logo, man. We gotta show love to you, aka Timber Shake and Bake, aka the White Rudy Gate, aka what other name I give you? You know what the names I give you are, man. So shout out to you. Stay on your grind as well.
Shout out to my man Alex, man, tattoo man. Cuz old Alex, what's happening, man? You do my HNDubb tattoo for me, bruh.
Who you HNDubb tattoo?
I am, bruh.
Big that. We can HNDubb tattoo. Kane gonna get the HNDubb logo on his head.
Right here.
The Odom joint, CeeLo Green.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna get Kane to grow his hair out, right? You know that joint's gonna probably start right about here.
I'm about to say, what do you mean?
And then, after he grows it out, and that joint starts about right here, he's gonna get a big block letter that say HNDubb, and the bottom is gonna be a tape line that's gonna be straight across.
Padded tape line.
But hey, you can't judge somebody by how they look.
The new movement, yeah.
Yeah. Who's that in the NBA that got the paint they joint on?
That was Carlos Boozer.
Carlos Boozer, man. Shout out to Carlos Boozer for not telling LeBron how to do that joint, man.
Shout out to Carlos Boozer's them white towels they be using on the sideline.
Yeah.
And wiping that joint up. I know they was going to
them joints be. Ooh,
so,
I need to holler at you. I got a couple spots that need some, little touch-up work. You know what I mean?
Oh, shout out to my barber for life, Eddie Young. Shout out to him. Supreme Cuts. Shout out to Ken's barber, his wife, Priscilla.
Yeah.
Shout out to Kane's barber,
Gillette.
I
think his name's Gillette.
Shout out to Jay Lee and all that insanity training that you're doing, man. We see what you're doing. Hey, yo, this is actually a 7 1/4. If you look right there, seeing it? This is a 7 1/4 cap. Weird.
No, you thought we was lying when we said we going global, dog? We going global, son.
Hey, this is camouflage. This is pretty fresh. No, it's actually 61.5 centimeters. That sounds a lot better than saying 7 1/4. So it's 61.5 centimeters of hat circumference. And it fits rather loosely, so I can't get it. You see that right there? So I probably could go down to like 7.5 if I want to. But shout out to that. Shout out to all the brothers wearing do-rags with no hair. I dig that. Hey, look. It's your movement, man. It's really your time, man.
We got them HNDubb do-rags, man, coming real soon. We're going to come out with our own HNDubb razor.
And what we're going to do with the do-rags is we're actually going to make clear do-rags.
Yeah, but wherever part of your head is bald, it's going to be painted in. Just like this hair up under there.
We're not going to paint that joint in, man. We're going to just do everything clear so you can see it. Like, if you one of those dudes that want to wear do-rags because, your hair is vacant.
Yeah.
Do we forget anybody, bro? Oh, shout out to Shout out to Demetrius McIntyre. We gotta get up with you, boy.
Son, choreographed, dog.
Once you hear this song,
do it, dog.
Get on.
Guys,
shout out to Mike Haley. I don't think we remember to shout him out. Shout out to all my sisters, Lauren, Tara, Lan, and Coco. Shout out to all y'all. Major shout out to DJ Lance of Nickelodeon, who makes $350,000 a year for doing whatever it is that he does. And he be getting cats like Maya on there, Roots. I saw Most Def on there. That's big stuff, man. So shout out to DJ Lance, who is my favorite entrepreneur, I guess you would call it, or slash rapper. Whatever. A lot of people don't know he actually had a band before he was DJ Lance on Nickelodeon. His band wasn't as band sub. So he got a Nickelodeon job, made $350,000 a year. Shout out to the Fresh Beat Band too. Twist, we see you. Minnie Carlton Banks, we see you as well. Shout out to Dora. Shout out to Diego.
What's happening? Boots, I see you. Hey, swipe Boots. No swiping, man.
No swiping. Please stop doing that, man. Please stop doing that.
Chill out. Hey, swiper, come holler at us, man. HNDubb movement. We're going to teach you how to love your brothers and sisters. You'll never have to swipe again, brother.
Never.
The only thing you'll be swiping is your debit card.
No more swiping.
Wink.
Shout out to Donald Dan, too, and all the adults and other kids that won't tell him, he crazy for imagining all that stuff. So shout out to him as well. Shout out definitely Pixar. Shout out to them. Shout out to Lorac.
Big shout out to my president, my commander-in-chief, Obama. With all due respect, sir, join the HNDubb movement. If I just hear you say HNDubb one time, say it. Just say it. Go to Facebook, go on Twitter, because I know you one of the few presidents that ever go on like Facebook and Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I just want you to see one day, like, you posting something about anything, and at the end of your, whatever it is, put, who's going to stop us, huh? Pound HNDubb.
Man,
we do that? Come on.
Well, for us, as well as, pretty much for us, but if you did it, that would be amazing. Or Mrs. Obama, Mrs. Michelle Obama. Your grace and your elegance. Please shout out HNDubb as well. Or
edit that part. We need to edit that part because Nicole's going to get real pissed.
But she has grace and, I said grace and elegance.
But the way you said it. Grace and elegance.
Yeah, I just said grace and elegance.
Yeah.
Put that on there. And the kids, I forgot their names.
And the dogs, man. Shout out to the dogs. Shout out to Weezy's brain, man.
I'm trying to think of everybody that gets a bad rap that I want to shout
Nobody really knows how you work. You know what I mean? Shout out to Meta World Peace.
Yep. Shout out to Meta World.
See you, baby. We ain't forgot that you hit the game-winning shot to win the championship, bro.
Right.
We ain't forgot about that, man. We ain't forgot about you, Meta. Shout out to Jeremy Lin, bro. We about to give you mad shit. We ain't gonna talk about it too much, but we gonna show you love, even though you've been, you know what I'm saying, kind of thrown off the wagon. Shout out to Tim Tebow, man. We T-Bot one in here. You know what I'm saying?
Dig that, man.
We in here, dog.
You don't have to plant your feet when you throw either, man. Throw it however you want to
do it, dog. It worked in Florida, man.
Wind that joint up. Wobble it down there, man. You ain't even got, matter of fact, I've seen a few throws you've done where you don't even have your eyes open. How is that? Doesn't matter that it don't hit the receiver. It does not matter. It's the fact that you can throw it in an NFL game with your eyes closed. That's amazing, man. You're willing to take risks. Peyton Manning. As well. Shout out to
my big homie.
The greatest NFL, I won't say quarterback, that limits it. The greatest NFL player ever. Period.
Right now, for me, Vic, I love you, bro. Got nothing but love for you. But for me, right now, you still number 2. You got to catch Deion. You got to put in a couple more years of solid work and catch up with Deion, because Deion was a monster.
Shout out to Steve Tannehill. Shout out to
Steven Garcia.
Oh yeah, shout out to Steven Garcia. We got them Dos Equis. We got them Dos Equis on deck, Steve. Shout out to BJ Mackey, greatest basketball player ever to come up.
Nah, BJ Mackey. To me personally,
Key
number 2. You number 2.
Key Davis.
Because the best basketball player I've ever seen lace him up is the big homie Vic Sims. all the time.
Dig that, yeah.
Rest in peace to the big homie Big Sim. Rest in peace to I Will. Rest in peace to Don. Rest in peace to Candy. Rest in peace to chicken wings as we know it. Don't nobody eat chicken wings no more, man. Everybody's on that too fat to fly, man.
Shout out to Corey.
Stuffed wings,
Ramon, man.
Like, think about it. When you sit down and eat wings, what do you eat it with? You don't have like, people don't sit down and eat wings and then be like, let me get some macaroni with that. They take it and put it all in there, dog. Your wings have the macaroni in there. Too fat to fly, man. We see.
Shout out to Jay Simmons, who knows. Listen. If you go into the vitamin shop on Harvison Boulevard, I've heard this dude work. He knows everything about every essential vitamin, every essential nutrient, everything in that store. Even the joints that they be having behind the glass cases, that they warn you about it or they pump you up. He knows everything about that stuff. So shout out to Sim Easy for all the hard work you put in and all that stuff that you do. You're gonna be a doctor one day. I know you are on your path of doing that now. Shout out to my man Ronnie Livingston, sportsland.com. Make sure y'all check that out. Subscribe. And shout out to who else in that business, man.
Shout out to my man Keith Hofer with the security business. You know what I'm saying?
Bang, bang.
We gotta holler at you about that contract. You know what I'm saying? We're a non-profit organization. We're not trying to be regular rappers, but I do want a cat around me with a gun. You know what I mean? Yeah. Shout out to you, big homie.
Yeah, keep strong on Hopeful. Oh, shout out to everybody that I hit up on Facebook. What I did was I got up about 8 o'clock that morning and everybody had a little green light on my chat little box thing. I hit them up and told them we were coming soon, and so that kind of built up anticipation. And that actually came from Kane told us to build up anticipation. So shout out to everybody that answered me back with everybody I talked to. Shout out to Mark Zuckerberg, man. That's crazy. And shout out to that movie. The dude that played Mark Zuckerberg in that movie. Oh yeah, shout out to the lead button on Facebook, keeping all y'all brothers out of trouble, man. Y'all got to not just delete sentences, man. Delete the whole conversation, bro. Keep yourselves out of trouble, man. And shout out as well to the decline button and the not ignore or the ignore button on Facebook. It doesn't really exist, but you can not even hit decline or accept, and that person doesn't know. Pretty much to take it as you haven't seen that friend request, so shout out to that. There is an ignore button on Facebook, and that's how you do it. Yeah, shout out to Joy. Oh, shout out to them prepaid phones too. Prepaid phones. You ain't got it. Alright, shout out to prepaid phones, dog. Let me tell you something. You can get you a Droid, you can get you does iPhone make prepaid? Probably not, but they on their way to make a prepaid iPhones as well. Hearts and no word, prepaids coming very soon, man.
Shout out to the Rush card,
very
dog.
soon.
Shout out to the Rush card. Homie.
Yeah. Well, nobody even knows what that card does. The commercial doesn't even really explain it, but it's shout out to Snuggies. Shout out to whoever that company is that stole me and Kane's idea for hoods on the Snuggie. I saw that the other day. I know y'all saw the pictures on Facebook. So shout out to y'all for stealing our idea. For that, and I think we're gonna wrap it up.
HNDubb.
Yeah, man, I just realized I might have had my mouth open for most of the video. That's something that my mother's been getting on me about, and Nicole gets on me about. I said Nicole is my wife, so shout out to her too. I already said her name, I think, but if I had my mouth open during the video, please excuse me, because I'm not trying to look, I don't say. But anyway, I meant to close my mouth. All right.